Welcome to LMC Varsity Sports alongside Charlie McGraw. I'm Eddie Cam. We got a great game for you folks here at Central School. We got the Tigers versus the Huskers. Huskers are 7-2. The Tigers are 7-4. And Charlie, what are some of the keys to today's game?
Well, the keys to today's game is Mamaroneck getting their offense going early and getting some runs early to give pitcher Gianna Magrino a head start out there. And these two teams played in the playoffs quarterfinals. Mamaroneck was the higher seed number-wise. I think they were like a 6 or a 7, and Yorktown was a 2 or a 3, and they upset them. So Yorktown will definitely have revenge on their mind, as this is the only time they meet all season.
Well, thank you, Charlie. And the sun's shining, so when we come back, we'll have softball for you here at Central School. Welcome back to LMC Varsity Sports. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Well, Charlie, we got a great game. It's really sunny here at Central School. You see a couple tents out in left field foul line, trying to protect from the sun. The pitch is a strike, 1-1. Charlie, can you tell us a little bit about the pitcher on the mound today from Mamaroneck?
Yeah, Gianna Magrino, sophomore. Main pitcher for Mamaroneck. Didn't play yesterday. They rested her against Mount Vernon. Good pitch there. Yeah,
1-2.
Works quickly. Is best when she's in the zone. Last time we saw her, she's a little wild, but I mean that was a little of the problem against a good team and here. But if she gets her control, she should be in good shape. North Rockland was the last game we did.
2-2. Serrano showed bunt on that. Here's the pitch. Inside, 3-2, full count now. So
after getting ahead 1-2, it's now 3-2. See what she throws here on 3-2.
Nice at bat, putting together for Yorktown's young infielder. The pitch. A strike 3. Magrino got it.
Interesting call to have the fake bunt, to show the fake bunt on a 3-2 count. Obviously, you're not going to bunt because if you bunt it foul, it's an out. And almost distracted herself and right down the middle from Magrino. How can you not swing at that pitch with 2 strikes, especially as a leadoff hitter?
So Magrino gets her first strikeout of the day. The pitch is a strike, so Rika Arduli is up. Lefty, swinging. The pitch. And that one's past the third baseman, Casper, and it gets into foul territory. Let's see if it's a dead ball. It's double.
It went into the tent.
It did.
That looked foul. That ball looked foul there, Eddie. That ball was foul. I don't know what the umpire's looking at. Yeah, that went foul. We could see right on the camera that was foul by a foot. Almost hit the Yorktown coach Ryan Amori, but that looked foul. We're right on top of that too. It wasn't really even close.
That one's fouled back by Giordano. So, runner on second now.
Obviously, you don't have replay here at in high school softball, so we can't replay that.
And that one's a nice swing and a miss. And Magrino trying to get back here. She has an 0-2 count to Giordano. The pitch from Magrino. In the dirt. That was a changeup, dropped out of the zone.
Great stop by Steinberg behind the plate.
1-2.
Josie Steinberg.
Foul back. So still 1-2. The pitch. Another foul ball. She's fouling them in the same location, right behind home plate. Still 1-2.
Amazing, this has been about 6-7 pitch at bat already. A couple foul balls, so it's just 1-2 the count.
That's ball 2-2. So nice at bat right now.
Brittany Giordano, yeah, good at bat for her so far. We're working Magrino here. Even that strikeout was a 6-pitch at bat to start the game. And then I think only 2 pitches on that questionable double by Rickard Dearly, which looked foul.
That one's a pop-up. And the play will be made. That's Mia Steinberg chasing that in short left field to make the play 2 away. That was a nice play, Charlie.
Great play by the shortstop, Mia Steinberg. Called it all the way, and she made the catch. She called off the left fielder. Was playing deep when the 3-hitter was Stephanie Ginsberg. So
here's Rubel up to the plate.
2 outs. The ball's hit on the ground. You got to keep it in the infield if you're the Tigers, so you don't let Rickard Dooley score from second.
The 1-0 from Magrino.
I don't know where that was. Maybe a little high.
I didn't get the call.
Tough break.
Hey,
that looked good.
That did look like a good pitch. The pitch from Magrino. 3-0.
Low.
That
Just
pitch
low.
was low, but the pitch before was arguable.
Magrino will have to come all the way back here. 3-0. That's a strike.
There's a strike.
I'll let you know if you do. Thank you.
The left fielder, Rubel. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Mid-infield, the pitcher. Magrino will put it away. So, runner left on second base, but besides that, we're all good here in Central School. We'll be right back on LMC TV Varsity Sports. Welcome back here on LMC TV Varsity Sports alongside Charlie McGraw. I am Eddie Cam. Mamaroneck, top of the order. Bottom of the first tier, Central School. Runner left on last inning. Salveggi's pitch is right back to her. And that's the first out. That was Steinberg.
Josie Steinberg, good contact though. Ripped it right back at Salveggi, and it was knocked down by her foot, but that's good contact on the first pitch swing in there by Steinberg. But a quick out for Yorktown. Just say a 1-3 in the scorecard, but it's a loud out one. It's basically knocked it down with her foot.
Here's Autorino.
A little crowd developing there in the outfield.
There's it.
Good weather.
Yeah, good weather. Good game for softball.
Yeah, rematch of the quarterfinal from last year.
Two very competitive teams. The pitch. Inside.
Your classmate Autorino, a freshman like you, right?
Yeah. The pitch.
A little tight strike zone so far.
Yeah. Sure, we'll show on a little bit later in the game.
As long as it's consistent.
Yep.
That's all you got to ask for. That's right at us. As Eddie got out of the way, but it's short.
2-2. The pitch. There's one hit deep to left field, but right there's the left fielder to put it away. That was Rubel making that play. So that's the second out of the inning. So Salvegi doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, a couple quick outs, 2 down.
Up now is the shortstop, sister of Hosey, Mia Steinberg.
Older sister, as I'm sure she'll tell you that.
The pitch to the shortstop. There's a strike. That's where you want to live, right on that other part of the plate. Down. You don't get into too much trouble when you're pitching right in that area of the plate. That one's lined back. 0-2. So Salvegi trying to make quick work of this Mamaroneck team here in the first. The pitch. That one's off the end of the bat, right to Salvegi. And we'll go to the next. 1-2-3 LMC TV Varsity Sports. Welcome back to LMC TV Varsity Sports. And that's a strike to Cardia, the catcher for Yorktown Huskers.
It'll be 5-6-7 here for Yorktown.
Magrino got out of that inning, only allowing a double. There's one high, 1-1.
Cardia, Buck, and Gray.
The pitch from Magrino. Fouled off, 1-2.
A lot of foul balls in these first couple innings.
Says a lot about the velocity coming off of Magrino's arm right now.
Yeah, there must have been Ricarduli. Oh no, not Ricarduli. Giordano, the 3-hitter, had about 4 or 5. A couple straight back.
The pitch. That one's a change-up high, but
Pulling the string, but this
2-2.
time.
The pitch. That one's a line drive past the diving Steinberg. Into center field. Goldstein picks it up, recovers, throws to the relay. But nonetheless, you got a runner on first. No outs.
Good effort by Steinberg.
Yeah.
We saw her in the first inning make a nice catch on the pop-up. She went to the outfield, yeah, on Giordano, but on that one, she nearly got that play. Would have been on the hop. She's got to clean off all the dirt from that diving effort.
Well, her opposing player. And there's a line drive to right field. It is a base hit. And she gets back to the second base. Steinberg couldn't get her in time, so she was caught right there.
Good play by Otterino to get it in quickly. They nearly picked off, got her retreating, did Cardia, but back-to-back hard-hit singles for Cardia and Brianna Buck, and Yorktown's in business. Nobody out, first and second, and their 7-hitter designated player, which is like the DH in softball, Erin Gray, and she bunts.
Right.
A base hit.
And Casper couldn't get it. Casper got caught off because Casper was running right towards the hitter, and she bunted it past Casper.
She went to a spot instead of reacting to the bunt, and Gray, that's a perfect bunt, like absolutely perfect. Couldn't have rolled it better. And now the bases are loaded, and first stressful situation for Giuliana Magrino here in the second. Back back-to-back-to-back singles on 3 pitches, nonetheless.
Right.
I think it was 3rd pitch into the at-bat to Cardia, she singled. Then on the next pitch, the rip to right by Buck, and then the bunt single. She was just sacrificing there, but she put it in a perfect spot.
Right.
And bases loaded for Riley.
And there's a ground ball. Casper steps on the bag. 1 onto home plate, not in time. And there's a run scored, 1st and 2nd, but 1-0 Yorktown.
She could have got the out right away if she went home. Instead, she went to 3rd. Maybe could have doubled her up at 1st too.
Well, Casper's a very slick fielding third baseman.
That was a good play.
Shortstop.
RBI, fielder's choice.
She got the out.
5 unassisted.
Here's Bennett up to the plate, the right fielder for Yorktown. And so now, 1st, 2nd, 1 out, 1-0 Yorktown. Magrino.
So
Pitch.
Koch did a good job there.
Yeah,
Put the ball in play and got the RBI, and it's 1-0. Could have went out. Could have went to home probably though. She nearly turned the double play with the home. She went there first though. She would have had her. But you don't want to throw it away if she rushed it too.
Yeah, you don't want to rush that play.
And get no outs.
The pitch from Magrino. That one's hit to right field. The right fielder, Otterino, makes the play, throws to the cut, 2 away. That was a nice play. You know, in a play like that, you don't want to fool around. You want to get that ball, throw it back into the infield, and get the 2nd out for your pitcher, Magrino. And Otterino did just that.
Back to the top of the lineup in Serrano. Salvigi not hitting as they had the DP hit for her. Who got the hit? Aaron Gray and that bunt.
The pitch to Serrano is a strike. I got the call right there. That was a nice pitch. So it works both ways. A little bit inside part of the plate. Got the call.
Number 2 versus number 2 here, Magrino and Serrano.
And there's a ground ball. Magrino gets the out, throws to Faico. So we will go to the next LMC TV Varsity Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back here, LMC TV Varsity Sports. Salvegi out from the bottom of the 2nd. The pitch. There's a strike. Dama Goldstein, the center fielder from Mamaroneck. The cleanup hitter.
Come on, 1-6.
The pitch. That one's fouled behind the fence, behind home plate. 0-2.
To the first time, 2 times up, the Yorktown already has 4 hits, just 1 run.
That one's a line drive right to the 3rd baseman in the name of Giordano. 1 away. So, right to her. Didn't flinch.
You did though.
I did. Up now, Millie Bone, and that hit her.
That's the first base runner for Mamaroneck, and that'll be a little painful, but Bone will shake it off.
Shakes it off, walks to first base.
Susan, yeah. Designated player, not playing the field is Bone. Seems to be okay. Another freshman. Her and Otterino, the 2 freshmen for this team.
Well, now the pitcher, Magrino. The coach is still with Bone.
Magrino had
First
2
base.
homers, I think, against Mount Vernon.
Major power, major pop. Also, nice fastball. Nice velocity on it, too. She's really a great pitcher. Just needs to control her pitches. She can very, very helpful to this Mamaroneck team. The pitcher, Salvegi, throw is in the dirt. Nice block by the catcher. Ooh.
Courtney Cardia.
The pitch from Salvegi is a strike. 1-1. 1 out here. Bottom of the second, runner on first is Bone. She got on. She was hit by the pitcher in the kneecap. The pitch. There's a line drive. That's into left field. First and second, Rubel throws it to the cut. That was a hard hit ball, and you see the pop off of the bat.
That's a beauty, G. That's a beauty.
From South, from Millie, from
Magrino.
My bad.
That's what you call a frozen rope. That ball was absolutely ripped. Unfortunately, it was right at the left fielder. Well, it was a base hit, but it was right at the left fielder. If that's in the gap, that could be a triple from Magrino, and that would score Bone.
That's a fouled off by Jessica Faico, the first baseman from Mamaroneck.
Big spot for Faico here. As Mamaroneck looking to tie it right back up. Here in the bottom of the second, first and second, just one out. Faico, Casper, and then Ginsburg if we get there.
Pitch.
Good eye, Jess. Good eye.
Wow. That looked like she went.
That was
close.
Close call, 1-1.
Good job, Jess.
On the check swing, though. They didn't really check it, though.
And the umpire is talking a couple words to Yorktown Huskers coach. But now gets back in the box. The pitch from Salveggi is a swing. Strike, but the runners do advance on the, I don't know.
Pass ball. It was in her glove.
Yeah.
She had it.
1-2. Faico. We got runners on second and third, and a chance to tie and go ahead in this game if Faico can get something into the outfield.
Get the infield in already. It's a little early for that. I would say get the out. Even if they tie it up.
2-2.
Even if they tie it up, you get the out.
That was a nice take by Faico.
Come on, Jess.
In a big spot, you got to look for one pitch to hit.
Bone on third. That hit by pitch is definitely.
There's one popped up, the third baseman. Giordano makes the play, 2 away.
Got to put the ball on the ground there. Make the play at first.
So they'll need a 2-out hit
them.
from Tava Casper.
Who's a good number 8 hitter.
Come on, T. Bring him out, T. Bring him out. 2 outs, T. Here we go.
The pitch. Big swing and a miss by Casper.
Don't want to strand Bone here.
You don't want to do too much. You just get a little blooper in the outfield.
Just meet it.
They need a 2-out hit. The pitch.
Good pitch.
2-2. That was a good pitch.
That's called hitting your spots.
Salveggi firing one in there.
2-2.
She's ahead 0-2 in a big spot here. Early in this one.
Salveggi's pitch. Fouled off by Casper. That was a nice foul. Hey,
Just got a piece.
Got a little hotter here. The heat might get the ball to travel a little bit more.
Good thing you brought your fluids.
Yeah. The pitch to Casper.
Ooh,
Inside. Wow. Wow is right, Charlie.
What?
Wow is right.
Because that was inside, but that ball moved. That was a good pitch. I was wowing at how much that ball moved. Casper thought it was going to hit her, and it didn't. It almost became a strike.
The pitch. That one's fouled off. Oh my. Where's this one going to land?
All right, T. Win. T.
Really foul. She was on that ball.
Give it a rip, baby. Bring him out. Bring him
Someone's
out.
backyard.
Excuse me, sir. Elbows. Thank you. Perfect.
Come on, T.
Casper doing a good job to stay in this.
The pitch. Upstairs.
2-2 now.
Great take. Work this count. Make the pitcher throw. If the worst that can happen, you raise that pitch
Come on,
count.
2-2.
Best that can happen, you get 2 runs on the board. That's a swing and a miss. So you leave 2 runners on second and third, but the pitch count of Salveggi did go up in that inning. We will go to the next here on LMC TV Varsity Sports.
Back here on LMC Varsity Sports alongside Eddie Cam. I'm Charlie McGraw. 1-0 Yorktown, top of the third. It'll be 2-3-4 for Samantha Ricardulli, who had that double in front of us that looked like it was a foul ball in the
Looking good, G. Looking good.
first inning. It was stranded on second. It will be Ricardulli, Giordano, and Rubel. 2, 3, and 4 for Yorktown. Right there, Mamaroneck. Oh, wow. That hit her in the helmet. But she's all right. She'll get up right away and just go to first, so that's good to see.
You hear a couple chuckles from Yorktown's dugout because that hit her.
Did you see where the ball went? It
Yeah.
hit her helmet and then it went into the batting cage.
Yeah, well, you don't see that a lot. Wow.
She turned and it hit her basically in the back of the helmet. Hit the helmet fully. Didn't hit any skin or hair.
Has
So
to
that's
hit the
good.
bat, so
The
doesn't
bat.
count. Yeah.
Oh, to be foul?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. She's all right though. She got up very quickly.
Right.
She got quicker than she went to first a lot quicker than Bone did after she got hit in the arm.
You got some.
You'd rather get hit there.
Yeah.
As long as she's not dizzy.
Everyone
You just gotta
heard that.
test her for.
That made a lot of noise.
Magrino's not throwing lollipops in there. She's firing them. She's got to bunt. Magrino will field and throw to first. It'll be a 1-4. As covering first was Sydney Nufflin, who's
Somebody
just
knows how to field their position.
they got that bunt between them earlier. That's the 3-hitter there, Eddie, bunting.
Well, it's softball. A lot of softball, small ball, up and down the order. And so if you don't have a big power bat and you don't like the situation, you don't like the odds, move the runner over. Make your odds better. The pitch.
The strike to Rubel, left fielder, who popped up to Magrino last time in the first inning. Rick Dooley on first after getting hit in the head, in the helmet. So she's been on base twice. She doubled, and that one's popped towards us, and Casper nearly caught it right in front of us. A diving effort, but I think her first instinct was in. On a pop-up, it's supposed to be back, but that was a tough one to read, and that might have been the difference.
She made that really close. I didn't
Nearly
think anyone
caught
could
it.
make that one.
Yeah. I mean, I could have if I hopped over the fence or
Right.
you. Yeah.
Right.
So Magrino's 1-0-2 to the cleanup hitter Rubel. Will be a bouncer, a wild pitch. Getting to third will be Rick Dooley. So
One scoring opportunity here for Yorktown. 1 out, 1-0. And the top of the third here at Central.
Magrino's has one strikeout on the leadoff hitter Serrano to start the game, looking on a full count pitch. Infield in with the cleanup hitter up, but she popped up to Magrino in her first at bat, did Rubel, and bounces one foul. 1-2.
Magrino really working right now.
Come on, Tigers, look into the Tigers!
That was a good pitch though, right there.
Good race pitch there, but no biting from the left fielder Rubel.
Well, Magrino has an explosive fastball, and sometimes that has trouble finding the zone, but when it does, it's very hard to hit.
Outfield's kind of deep. It'll be a tough play if it's a fly ball to them. That one was definitely fair, and that'll be a double at least for Rubel. Scoring on the play was the HBP victim, Rick Dooley, who got on base by the hit by pitch, then advanced to third. So 2 runs here, home for the game. An RBI double for Rubel as she ripped that ball past a diving Casper.
And you see why she's batting fourth, and Casper really made a nice effort. She's making a lot of nice efforts today. Hasn't been able to get it close enough into the glove.
She had that one play where she made on the 5 unassisted on the ground ball where the run scored. As the person who started that rally and scored the first run of the game comes up with an RBI opportunity now. So the catcher, Cardia, the number 5 hitter, is up. She's 1 for 1 with a run scored and a single. And now Yorktown now has 5 hits. A double by Rubel, a double by Rick Dooley, single by Cardia, single by Buck, and a single by Gray. And that's a ball, 2-0.
Well, it's only the third inning, and we're starting to see a couple of the different tactics between these pitchers, Salveggi and Magrino. And Magrino, explosive stuff. The stuff's there, and really need to keep that composure in order to mow down this Yorktown lineup.
Where was that? Ball 3-0. That was close. 3-0 pitch from Magrino will be low, inside.
Well, nothing to do with Cardia.
You know, you see Salveggi and Magrino both get into situations where there are a couple jams, and you see the catcher is going to go talk to Magrino, but really got to be able to just keep a good mindset.
We'll have a pinch runner for the catcher. So Victoria Beliveau will pinch run for the catcher, Cardia. There's only one out, so I think that's just a...
I don't think that's a courtesy runner because there's got to be 2 outs. Although there is the double play possibility. But and that one will be popped up to no man's land. Stepping on it will be
Steinberg.
They'll force out the pinch runner.
Beliveau. So it'll be a fielder's choice for Brianna Buck. 6 unassisted. Stepping on first, as that was a pop to no man's land, and too bad the runners held up because there was a pop-up,
Right.
and then it just dropped in. So then Wisely making the play, stepping on it.
That was a tough play for Steinberg to judge, and when she did, she only had one play, and that was the out at second base. Oh, throw back to third. Safe.
So 2 outs, second and third with 2 outs, 1-0 count, 2-0 count now.
To Erin Gray, the designated hitter, DP, who had a base hit, stranded at second in the last inning.
A couple of these Yorktown players getting at bats in back-to-back innings. Started with Serrano last inning, and then now
Cardia,
Buck, and now Gray all hitting in back-to-back innings. Strike right down the middle, 3-0.
perfect pitch.
And Magrino's really had to work, and it's showing.
16th batter she's faced in the game so far. Just the 3rd inning, and that's swung on a miss. 3-2 now.
So now you see what works, you see what types of pitches work, how to throw them. You continue to do that. Don't change what's working.
So the full count pitch, runners will have to hold on second and third though. And that's a ball.
Stopped by Steinberg, and she'll pick it up. So walking, the bases loaded.
Yeah, Buck got to second on the stolen base, which they didn't throw down because of the person on third.
Still counts as a stolen base. So second and third, a base is loaded now. Riley.
Coach.
Koch.
This is a huge spot here. Bases loaded. Top of the third, 0-1 count.
Number 8 hitter, Riley Koch,
The first baseman. And that's a bomb by Koch over the head and nearly out of the ballpark, off the wall, and that'll stopping at third as they held her up. And that's a 2-run double for Riley Koch, the number 8 hitter, about a foot away from damaging the windshield of that white car out there.
Yeah.
That was
Looks
a
like
bomb by Koch.
Corolla right there. It's almost a grand slam.
Stopping Gray at third was Ryan Amora. You're up 4-0. You have you want to keep this rally going, so that was a good call to hold them up.
I was just about to say, you want to keep this game right where it is, but now you need to get out of this inning.
Of course, from Mamaroneck.
That was just a wow.
2 RBI double for the 8-hitter Riley Koch. That's what stings a little bit. It's the 8-hitter.
Right.
And this is a good hitting Yorktown team, but that was nearly out of here. It goes off the helmet. It goes into left field. Off the the batter's helmet. That counts as an error. That's bad luck, as it hit the helmet.
You don't see that a lot. I haven't seen that in a long time.
So Gray comes home and scores on the error by Steinberg as it hit the helmet of Caitlin Bennett. It's using your head. But and going to third was Koch. I mean, it's not batter interference because actually it's a pickoff move, so it's not a it wouldn't be interference as it goes to the shortstop Steinberg, and she'll throw across the diamond, and it'll be 5-0 now. 3 runs for actually 4 runs for the Tigers on 2 hits, a walk, and an error. No, 2 walks and an error. So we'll be right back here on LMC Varsity Sports, and at the bottom of the third, Yorktown is now up 5-0. Back here on LMC Varsity Sports, bottom of the third, Stephanie Ginsburg, the left fielder, leads it off for her first at bat of the day. 9-1-2. Ginsburg, Steinberg, Autorino. That one is in no man's land, and Mamaroneck has their second hit of the day, second hit of the game, and that is just hit it where they ain't. And Ginsburg gets on, and that'll you get a couple hits here, even if you don't got to get a run or 2, but you got to get a couple of hits, to build things up. And that was a quick hit, and just perfectly is hurting herself a little. Was the second baseman Angelique Serrano? I think she dove for that a little late and maybe banged her knee.
You're right, Charlie. They need to start chipping away. You don't need to score all 5 in this inning, but you need to get 1 or 2, 1 at. You just want to try to get back into this game. Chip at the score.
Steinberg grounded out in the first, and looks like a base hit, and it will be. It got past the diving Giordano as it was like a squib shot.
Yep.
So first and second, no out, and back-to-back CNI singles is just hit it where they ain't, and it just really, she nubbed it by, and Ginsburg's on second, Steinberg's on first, and all of a sudden, they keep this up. If they can load them up, it'll be the runner, the hitter at the plate, they'll only be down, they hit a grand slam, it'll only be down by 1.
Well, 2 things. 1, you need to put the ball in play, and that's what they're doing right now. It's really just great. You see they fouled off right there. But the second thing is that, the pitcher, Salveggi, is very, very calm out there, and you need to, lose her composure. And that's going to be tough to do.
Coming into the inning, Magrino had that rocket hit in the second inning, but that was the only hit of the game. It was only 2 innings, and now you have a couple hits, and she hasn't faced much adversity. Although there was second and third in that inning with Magrino and 1 out with Bone there and there. But that's a tough pitch that you can't get. So that's a good thing. If you're taking these pitches that are very close too, that'll give you a little adversity against her. As the 2-2 pitch will be grounded, and stepping on first and just getting the short out and just holding onto it was the third baseman Giordano. A smart play, fielder's choice. Moving up to second was Steinberg. Out at third was Ginsburg. So an FC5 unassisted, and Autorino will be on first. The number 3 hitter, Mia Steinberg, the shortstop, up, and Emma Goldstein on deck. 1 out, first and second. You just need to get a couple more hits. They hit the ball there right at. Funny thing is that ball was hit harder than the other 2 that were base hits.
No, you're
right. Had that little flare, a little pop-up single.
And Yorktown has a superb defensive team, and that's tough to do. Get little numbers by these fielders because they're not too bad.
Playing a little shallower the outfield for the 3-hitter, so that's good for Mamaroneck. The right fielder Bennett's sort of deep. Riccardelli is not, and the left fielder though
Rubel, a little surprised where she's playing, right? It should be a little deeper. The three-hitter, Steinberg. Well, I guess on a base hit, she wants to try and cut down the run. That's an infield fly.
So that's a pop-up. A great job by Salveggi to get the cleanup hitter, Mia Steinberg. She pops up infield fly, so even if they dropped it,
But it is an FO6, as Brianna Buck caught it easily.
Right.
so we'll have the cleanup hitter Goldstein. Her last time we were here, she had a triple.
And big spot for Goldstein, bases loaded. Just want to keep the rally going, keep the inning going, Eddie.
Really impressive that South End can get out of it with nothing allowed. But, you know, if you're Mamaroneck, you need to start chipping away. And rather start now than later. And we're already in the third inning.
What a pitch. I think that's her fastest of the day, is that really popped the mitt.
Strike one to Goldstein. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Josie Steinberg on second.
Sophie Ottorino on first. And now there's 2 strikes.
On the batter, Emma Goldstein, the left fielder.
Do you go back to the fastball is the question for Salveggi. It's working. It's worked on those 2 pitches. It's worked a lot all game.
Goldstein's in center today.
And that's outside.
You went with the off-speed pitch.
Foul to stay alive on the changeup.
That's what you want.
So Salveggi will get the sign from the catcher Cardia, and she'll get Goldstein to chase a high fastball for out number 3. So 2 runners get strand from Mamaroneck, as they've left a couple on base in back-to-back innings now. And at end of 3, it's a commanding 5-0 lead for the Huskers here on LMC Varsity Sports. Back here on LMC Varsity Sports alongside Eddie Cam, I'm Charlie McGraw. Faiko throws to
The covering second baseman, Sydney Naffelin, and it'll be a quick out on the bunt attempt, so that's a 3-4. That was Angelique Serrano, the leadoff hitter. She's now 0 for 3.
3 at-bats in 4 innings, struck out looking, grounded to the pitcher, and now grounded
to the bunt attempt ground ball.
quick out.
Ricarduli looking to get on for the 3rd time.
You know,
There's a double.
we see a lot of these hitters in softball. I've seen a couple on Mamaroneck. These are hitters that slap hitters the other way, and you just
They're always lefties, though.
lefties. Yeah,
Yeah, the lefty slap, like the Ichiro.
Ichiro. That's
Like
what
Ichiro, yeah.
comparison.
Right. Although in softball, it's even more, as long as the foot's in the box.
They run towards the ball.
Yeah.
Run first, hit second. Sometimes works.
Greeno looks like a pitcher on a mission here, but she needs to be.
Right.
Can't give up any more
No,
runs.
you can't. You want to keep this game intact.
5-0 is a tough. Yeah, they got it.
You can't leave people on base like they did last inning.
You're right. Last half inning, it was just try to chip away, and they weren't able to get anything on the board. So now, next inning, you really got to start chipping away.
Yeah, you have Bone, Magrino, Faiko up.
5, 6, 7. 2 up for Mamaroneck as the
3-hitter here takes a ball. Brittany Giordano, she's 0 for 1 with a sacrifice bunt and a pop-up.
Actually, it was more a fly pop that was caught by Steinberg in left field.
Solid third baseman out there, really patrolling third base. It's not letting anything got past her to this point yet.
Except that one squibber on the thing, but down to the shortstop. Steinberg fires over.
And that'll be a 6-3.
I told him to
as that'll end the inning. Good play there, but a great 1-2-3 by Mamaroneck. We'll be right back, LMC Varsity Sports. Back here on LMC Varsity Sports, Millie Bone will be up. Millie Bone, excuse me. 5-6-7. The designated player, as she's hitting for Sydney Noftalin, who's playing second but not hitting, because you can do that for any player, not just a pitcher, as Yorktown is doing. As Salveggi's not hitting. Erin Gray's hitting for her.
Good pitch right there. You really need to get some base runners on if you're Mamaroneck.
Yeah, you have 4 more innings, but sooner rather than later, down 5-0. You can't just do it in 1 inning.
Back-to-back strikeouts. Struck out Goldstein to end the third, and now Bond. Just her 3rd strikeout. Casper struck out Goldstein and Bond.
Gianna Magrino with that rip single in the 2nd inning, looking to go 2 for 2. Just help herself on the mound. She's got home run power. Nobody on base, but still could use the run. Seen a lot.
No, I don't think, besides Bond, who she hit, I mean, she has no walks in the game.
She's
to Salveggi, but she only hit
Bond earlier, and that was her only wild pitch, basically.
And you saw, I mean, composure. She's calm. She's really just throwing strikes out there, attacking these hitters. She's fearless right now.
Chasing pitches like that helps the pitcher.
Yeah.
That one's high. Good job. Magrino's not going to chase that pitch 2 times in a row. Come on, 2-2 now. That one was outside. Good take by Magrino.
There we go.
It's a ball.
I mean, you're in a tough
Fighting
situation
back.
if you're Mamaroneck, because you're trying to stay aggressive against a strike thrower like Salveggi, but you also need to get some base runners on.
That would have been ball 4, but
Magrino chasing it. Back-to-back strikeouts. Going back to the 3rd inning. 2 away, and coming up will be Faiko. She gets on. Casper will follow. Strikeout number 4 for Salveggi,
and actually all been swinging strikeouts
and right, she has no walks, just a hit by pitch
on Bone, and that's a little dribbler
that is easily played by Serrano. And a quick inning for Salveggi. No runs, no hits, 2 strikeouts, and end of 4. It is 5-0 Huskers. 3 innings left for Mamaroneck to try and tie this up. Back here on LMC Varsity Sports. It'll be 4-5-6 Madalena Rubel, Courtney Cardia, and Brianna Buck. Left fielder, catcher, shortstop for the Huskers. Rubel had an RBI double in the 3rd and popped up to Magrino in the 1st. 1-0 on the low strike. Magrino's 1-0 pitch will be high. Ball 2. 2-0.
Well, the game plan is simple if you're Mamaroneck. It sounds simple, at least. Keep this game where it is and get the offense going in the later half of the inning.
Two-1 is the count. Magrino
to Rubel. 2-1 to Rubel. Pitch to the cleanup hitter. Rubel inside corner, strike 2. Umpire was ready to punch her out, but realized 2 strikes.
Good at bat right here.
Hey, you want to get that first runner out, especially down 5. She did good in her first inning 5, and that was close.
But just foul.
I don't know about that one, right?
Well,
It was close. It was close.
If that one's
Steinberg.
foul, if that one's foul, then what's the one in the first inning?
Way foul. It's foul by foot in the head. And this one will be fouled above us. And it goes right back on the field.
It hit off the tree.
2-2 count.
These trees make the ball go all over the place.
A couple of years ago, they used to have a tree that would overhang on the field, and it sometimes come into play. Yeah, but no, not anymore. Some of the trees are. I mean, that ball would have went way over there if it wasn't for the tree.
That was a good pitch.
On the changeup, 2-2, just missed. 3-2 now.
Change up a little high.
And swung on and missed.
You would have to think that, due to the heat, due to the humid heat, it would be a little bit tougher to pitch out there. But, Salvegi's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah. Well, sweating and your hand gets a little slippery, it might be tough. Sometimes some of the pitchers have towels they wear on the side, as Magrino didn't like that call. I thought it was maybe just inside, but neither has that. But it's hot, but it's not one of the hottest days of the year. But I'm sure these players have played in hotter, That one will be fouled.
Ooh.
To Cardia.
It's Coach Ryan Amori couldn't make that play.
Off the fence.
Yep.
Since entering the 4th, when it was 5-0 entering the inning.
He's retired the first 4 batters last inning. Magrino just has 3 strikeouts, but it's been on the 1, the 2, and the 4 hitters. Serrano, Ricarduli, who to that point was 1 for 1. The run and an RBI.
Magrino shaking her head. She didn't like that last goal.
The run and a double, actually.
I'm on low. 3-1. Foul back, 3-2 now.
To Cardia, the catcher, who's 1 for 1 as well. Scored the first run of the game in the 2nd, and walked in the 3rd. Then was forced out. That's 2nd in the 3rd inning. The 4-run inning.
It's the Yorktown dugout. Chirping big time. Just outside.
That was
Gonna be high.
one of the toughest calls I've seen.
So that's ball.
Magrino did not like that call.
Just high, Cardia.
Magrino didn't like that call.
Sang a couple words to Blue.
Brianna Buck, the shortstop,
Stop is up now.
She is 1 for 2, stolen base, run scored.
Just hear the fielder's choice. That one is fouled out of play.
And she got a base hit in the second inning.
Well, if you're Mamaroneck, you need something to help you and push you through the next inning. Like if they got a double play right now, that would help carry on to the next inning where they could try to get the bats alive against.
That's what I would think. That's what I was thinking. But the yeah, especially in softball where the double play is not very common because of the small bases and the speed and yeah.
Or some kind of play, something.
Like a nice play, the defensive, yeah.
Something
Good
to spark
defensive
a
play.
big strikeout. They need some kind of moment right here to try to push them along through this game.
Right, a spark plug.
Yeah.
Yeah, something. That just missed inside. It's not getting the call now because of it, yeah. Can't really argue with the umpire and then get calls. Got to get the swinging strike. It's got to be right there for her to get the call. And going, and she just missed the tag as she was able to slide around it.
Steinberg was a little late. No, I think she was safe. I think they just, the throw was there and stuff. It was a good play by Steinberg to get
her sister Josie's throw to Mia Steinberg, but I think she was a little late on the timing.
Right.
It was like a late delayed steal.
Yeah, I thought that maybe she
By Cardia.
might have moved off the bag for like a split second.
Oh, actually, that's the pinch runner that they had now. I guess you can have that designated pinch runner because the catcher with the out.
So that was actually Victoria Bellalo.
Not Cardia.
Strike 3 swinging. She got buffed to chase it. Second strikeout of the inning.
Nice pitch.
4th of the game. Swung on and missed by Aaron Gray. Designated player walk. Run scored and a single, 1 for 1 for Gray.
Magrino's fastball is really popping now there.
Yeah.
Ball 1, outside.
I want you to come out another direction before you throw and just get back fast. You got to score. Here we go,
Gets the call there, 1 and 2.
This is a big pitch right here. Talk about that big moment. You get a strikeout right here. It could really light up an offense.
1-2 pitch from Magrino. Strike 3. So we'll see if that can go over as struck out the side.
3 strikeouts in the inning. Rubel, Buck, and Gray all down on the strikeout. So we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. 5-0. Mamaroneck. Back here on LMC Varsity Sports alongside Eddie Cam and Sean McGrath. 8-9-1.
Tava Casper with the shot to center field
Over the head of the center fielder,
Ricardelli,
and she will coast into second with a stand-up double. That's just the spark Mamaroneck needed. The number 8 hitter, Tava Casper, with a rip double. And a little life in this crowd in the dugout. And
we'll have a pinch hitter here as it'll be
Eliza Simon. Eliza Simon will pinch hit for Stephanie Ginsberg. So Ginsberg got a bloop single, but they'll go with Simon here in this 5th inning.
That was a bullet. Wow, that just carried and didn't stop. Went all the way to the center field wall. And really, just impressive hitting. First pitch swing, being aggressive is something that they've been working on doing. And now they're inclined, and now they need to attack. They need to get some runs on the board.
oh, that's a ball, 1-0. As over the
Center fielder Ricardelli, the lefty Ricardelli, throwing and
hitting over her head. Ball low, 2-0. Putting up Simon with some pop in her bat, hoping to get another extra base hit. That's right down the middle, though.
Yeah.
2-1. That's the pitch right there. You swing at, maybe.
I mean, you're in a tough position because you need base runners, but also if you get your pitch, then you need to swing.
Yeah, I think more or less you do that. But you do need base runners as well. Yeah, at least if you have two men on base with no outs, that's big.
Right?
Down.
No, you're
I mean,
right.
they've stranded
A lot of runners, but
They need more than just one run.
stranded 4 runners. The second and third, 2 each inning. Eliza Simon right down the middle to the
pinch hitter Simon, she is retired. That's deflating. It just
haven't played the whole game.
That was a little deflating.
Why? That was a little low too. Maybe.
And the coach comes out.
Yorktown will have a conference. We'll be right back here on LMC Varsity Sports. Back here on LMC Varsity Sports following the conference. Coach Ryan Amori went out there
for Yorktown to talk to her team. Erica Salveggi just got the strikeout for the pinch hitter, Eliza Simon looking. And back to the top of the order, Josie Steinberg, the catcher, led off the game with the ground out back to Salveggi, and then she got a base hit in the third inning, was stranded at second.
Ball low, 2-0. You get your pitch here though, but you want to get on base, like you said.
Same story. It's been happening for the past couple of innings. What do? Do you try to work the count, or do you try to be very aggressive in this situation? Because look, there's a strike. You get 2-0, you get the strike.
That was a strike? Yeah. Inside, but got the corner, I guess.
Right.
2-1 now to Josie Steinberg.
That's a strike that you can't really do much with either.
So
that
that's
was a good pitch.
Good take. Even if it is a strike, yeah, you can't, like you said. That was questionable. And that one by Steinberg is popped and caught by the right fielder.
Good play by the right fielder. That is Caitlin Bennett
coming from way away and making the catch look easy.
She flew for that, and that's a good defensive play. Yorktown,
we've been impressed by their defense.
Yeah, Yorktown's defense has really been impressive in today's game. I mean, between the third baseman, Giordano and Bennett, you're getting a couple nice plays by
no errors.
No errors, so you can't
they made all the
really
plays.
complain about Yorktown's defense.
And that's a strike high, but I guess on the corner. Autorino, 0-1.
Again, you don't want to leave another runner in scoring position out on base for Mamaroneck.
You got to take your hacks. You got to put the ball in play like this one, although it's right at the center fielder.
She'll make the catch, Riccardelli. But at least they put the ball in play there, flying out to right and center after the strikeout looking by Simon. So no runs, one hit, one left on base. End of 5 innings. It's 5-0 Yorktown here on LMC Varsity Sports.
Welcome back here at LMC TV Varsity Sports alongside Charlie McGraw. I'm Eddie Cam. Up now is Koch. She is the first baseman. And that was a very deflating half part of the 5th inning. You get a ringing double by Casper to center field, and real nice piece of hitting, and you got to strand that runner. It was tough.
First pitch too, Eddie.
Line drive, left field, it's a gapper. But it will be just held to a single as Gensberg cut that ball off nicely.
She re-entered after Simon pinch hit. She re-entered as you're allowed to do in high school. And then in softball they have the catcher too, so.
Right.
The catching running rules. As there's a pinch runner coming in now, it's just a straight pinch runner. So
she can re-enter, can coach for Koch.
Well, up now is Bennett, who made that nice running grab for the second out of the inning. Last half inning, in the 5th.
Juliana Peeler will pinch run at first for Koch.
And you see Casper and Faiko are in, looking for the bunt. There's ball. 1-0.
Koch actually has 3 RBIs on the day, although she was being pinch run for now. She had a double, and she had a fielder's choice RBI, and now that. So she got on base all 3 times. 2 for 3.
See Steinberg going out to the mound, talking with
Let's see, which one? Josie, the catcher,
Josie,
yes.
sorry.
Josie Steinberg is catching, and Mia Steinberg, her sister, is shortstop.
Don't let up, Julie. Keep moving.
runner on first, the 1-0 to Bennett. And it hit her.
On the arm.
That made a noise and wasn't the most pleasant noise to hear. Hit right off of her arm.
Not like the noise when it hit the helmet
No.
earlier.
Second hit by batter, hit by pitcher. And let's see
Hit
what happened.
batsman.
Hit batsman, sorry. And the coach, third base coach, is going to go out and see if
quick.
she's all right.
Here comes the trainer. She went right to the first base, and
Right.
now she realized it might be a little more.
Welcome back here at LMC TV Varsity Sports. There was a pitch runner for Bennett after the trainer came out. She's going to leave this game. She was able to walk.
She was fine.
Yeah,
She
she
went
was
there
fine.
quickly, but the first base coach thought the
There's a
bruise or
bunt
whatever.
right to the pitcher.
It's too
Of the
big.
first.
So Victoria Beliveau pinch ran. She advances second on that bunt. And the other pinch runner, Juliana
Peeler advanced to third.
So now
They're using the pinch runner galore here.
Yep.
As we got Ichiro slap hitter
lefty here, Rick Ardelli, who's 1 for 2. She was hit by a pitch on the helmet in the third.
The pitch. And back to third. No play. Ricard Dooley, the center fielder.
It was a good play by Magrino, though, fielding her position, throwing over to second baseman, knocked
To the
her.
third baseman, throws
Casper.
over to first. Casper gets the out. 2 away.
And they hold the runner at third.
This is right. That's what you wanted. 2 outs. Casper didn't know.
So up now is Giordano, the slick fielding and power hitting third baseman, with runners at second and third, and a chance to even extend the lead further.
She's 0 for 2, though. Grounded out to short, popped up to short, fouled out, popped up to short, and had a sack bunt. The ants are crawling big here.
The pitch to Giordano. Popped up. That will go beyond the batter's
Batting cage.
Scoring big, hard for you, kid.
It's kind of a big spot because if you don't want any more runs to score, 5-0's already a tough lead. That's the pitch.
It's a good pitch right
Been a
there.
little bit inconsistent calling it both a ball, strike. That one looked like it.
1-2, 2 out. Big pitch right here. You don't want to give up any more runs than you have already. The pitch from Magrino. In the dirt.
Reno has very good form on her pitches.
Yes.
You know?
And I think she's gotten a little bit more
Way-
comfortable.
Yeah.
But the way she really bends and really exaggerates, the form. Just watch, just from when she gets the sign and then she really, the form's good.
Struck her out! So, runners will be left on second and third. Mamaroneck needs to get the offense going. Let's see if they can. We'll be right back here on LMC TV Varsity Sports. Welcome back here at LMC TV Varsity Sports. Alongside Charlie McGraw, I'm Eddie Cam.
Go 3.
Mia Steinberg steps up to the plate. Shortstop for Mamaroneck. They need to cut at this lead of Yorktown. And there's a strike.
Great job.
Sorry, is that a ball?
Yeah,
I
it was
think
a
that's
ball, Eddie.
My bad. Umpire.
He needs to have more water, you know, get more vocal. It was a ball. He said up. I mean, he said high. Yeah, don't go to that scoreboard. 2-0 though. That was a ball. Yeah, they got it now.
The pitch. That one's a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, his strike. You know it's a strike when he calls it, but yeah.
Takes a little longer to put up the hand, but it does make the noise.
Yeah. Ah.
Your pitch.
The pitch. In the dirt. This is good at bat. Good at bat.
We were just talking during the break about how many hits, 4 hits from Mamaroneck, 7 for Yorktown, but we were also saying I was saying how Mamaroneck still doesn't have a walk in this game.
And this could
No
turn,
walks
this
by-
could change right now.
By Erica Salveggi.
Tough call right there. I mean, inside part of the plate. It was a nice pitch, but tough call. 3-2 now. Mia Steinberg's the third hitter. Full count. Let's see what happens. The pitch. Line drive, deep right center field. Going back on the track of the wall. It's gonna bounce off the wall. And Steinberg's going to third base. Here she slides. She is safe. It's a triple for Steinberg. And the Mamaroneck finally got that big hit they needed all game long, and they need to chip away.
Fortunately, no one was on base as
Yeah.
the lead off the inning, but and it was good that Mamaroneck that they didn't get that walk.
Right.
That pitch on 3-1
Yeah.
that called a strike by the umpire, as now on base Steinberg.
Yes.
Furthest they got a base runner with no outs. They reaching third. Only Millie Bone, who's on deck, is the only
Other base runner for Mamaroneck to reach third base, and
Yeah.
that was in the second inning.
Oh, Lord.
Everybody out, the furthest they got was second. So
Goldstein takes a strike. But here's the deal. For the first time all game, Mamaroneck's dugout is alive.
They had a leadoff double last inning too, and she was straight at
There's a
second.
line drive. Touchdown to center field. It's a base hit. Goldstein with the ribby single. Scoring is Steinberg, and they now trail by 4 runs. It's 5-1 Yorktown. And the dugout is alive. That was a great piece of hitting. Pitch on the outer part of the plate, punched it just off the end of the bat into center field.
You got a couple good hitters coming up in
Bone and the freshman, and then Magrino, one of your hottest hitters.
Magrino roped one. If she could do that again, I'm sure
Shit.
they would appreciate that.
and she had 2 homers on Thursday against Mount Vernon.
Now, I might be
She
wrong,
has 3 on the year. Well,
I'm sure that all throughout this game,
Wow.
we haven't seen 2 hard hit balls like that back to back from Mamaroneck all game long.
right, that was a rip. That was Goldstein's. I wouldn't say Goldstein's was hard hit. It was well placed. It was
Right.
right up the middle. It was a good piece of hitting. It was a clear hit.
Right.
But it wasn't really ripped.
Right.
I mean, yeah, back to back. No, we haven't. But yeah.
There's popped up in the infield. Second baseman puts it away. So 1 away.
Magrino can get some of that home run power. She can make it a 2-run game. It's good there was just no outs on when Bone just popped up, because now there's only 1 out for Magrino.
The pitch. to
Goldstein on
Magrino.
first.
It's a ball.
Good take.
Yep.
As Magrino knows that the umpire strike zone definitely.
Yeah.
She's
Magrino's familiar with the zone.
for sure. Probably more than anybody here. And that's a ball.
Hey,
I mean, she's got that pop where you wanted to swing if there's a pitch right there on 2-0, but you also
Right.
wanted her to get on base, you know?
Faiko on deck,
And then Casper, who has a double. If you get Casper up in this inning, that would be big.
that one's hit to right field, but right there's the right fielder.
Just got under it.
just missed that one.
You're
Just
right.
missed.
That's
Just
bad at
missed.
making that play. 2 away. Hey,
As that was a pop-up. Just missed it.
this is a big spot for Faiko.
Come on, 2, 4. Hit it hard, honey. Give it a rip. Come on, baby.
Go, Jets.
So that was a home run swing, but she just missed it on 2-0.
Yeah. That's a ground ball to the pitcher. Salveggi to the first baseman in coach, we will go to the next inning. The Tigers do get that run they've been looking for all game long. They leave one on base, and we will go to the next here on LMC TV Varsity Sports. We're back here. There's a little pop-up. Rubel makes the play. Rubel hit that ball. Making the play is Mia Steinberg.
Quick one out for Magrino. Mamaroneck will have Casper Ginsberg, who re-entered, and Steinberg.
Cardula steps up. Here's the pitch. That one's hit. Oh, maybe it is fair. And it hit the trees.
It hit the trees. So foul anyway. I don't think that would have counted.
She's going to play it off the trees.
She is one for one. Run scored and 2 walks. Pinch run for as the catcher. She's got on base all 3 times.
The pitch. Upstairs, way upstairs.
Junior catcher. Right fielder Bennett is just a freshman.
Yep.
She's played well.
She had that nice running grab earlier in this game. The pitch. That one's hit to left field and deep and going back, and it's gonna take a 1 hop off the wall for a double for the
Wow, she's hot, red hot.
Husker. I mean, look at that. That was
Another hit.
like, you know, she didn't really hit. She didn't get all of that. I don't think she did. I think that was a lot of raw power on that. And
The wind blew it in. She has a single, run scored, 2 walks, and they took her out again for another runner, the same runner, Julianne Strauss.
Up now, Brianna Buck. Buck is the shortstop for Yorktown. And there's a pitch high.
So Cardillo finished 2 for 2 with a run scored and 2 walks, and a double and a single.
Yep.
Good game for the 5-hitter and the catcher.
The pitch. That one's in the dirt.
Good job, Josie, back there. Let's go, Tigers. Staying strong, Tigers, staying strong. Get yours right here, 1-3. Come on, G.
The Tigers need to keep it right here. The pitch. In the dirt. 3-0.
The Mamaroneck parent was running though on that play because trying to protect the car
Right.
in the outfield.
Yep.
Because that one,
I know.
it fooled you and him.
Yep.
You thought that was close too. Not as much as the last one. But
Yeah. Pitch.
It's a ball.
Come on, Tigers, let's turn it.
So that's a walk for Yorktown. First and second, 1 out. And Yorktown wants to try to put this out of reach, but Mamaroneck needs to keep it right here.
4th walk of the day. Yeah, 4th walk of the day and a hit batsman, 2 hit batsmen
And
for
here's
Magrino. Yeah, her 4th walk.
Here's Gray. The pitch. In the dirt. The pitch. Inside. Close call right there. The pitch. Fouled off.
And Yorktown bench is alive.
Way to hang tough, G. Let's go, baby. 1 more. Let's go. Hey,
Gianna, go get her.
here we go, Julianne. Lauren. Only 1, Bree. Julianne.
Magrino sets. Here's the pitch. Fouled off the net. And out of play. Mamaroneck will have last licks out to the center. The pitch.
Wow.
Just missed. Wow. That was a pretty good pitch, and you see, crowd did not like that call on the Mamaroneck side. That was a nice pitch, framed very, very well.
It's been inconsistent. He's called that pitch sometimes, and he hasn't. You got to call the same pitch.
Now ball, foul.
It's a pitch like that. It looked like a strike anyway.
It did.
Good, G.
Terrific framing by Ozzy Steinberg.
Designated player Aaron Gray. She's 1 for 2. Scored a run, singled, walked, struck out looking in the 5th.
The pitch. That one's popped up. Mia Steinberg puts it away. 2 away.
Infield fly anyway, so it didn't matter. But the umpires both looked at each other. First, the field umpire wasn't sure because it was like a little in the outfield grass, but that was enough.
Riley Koch is up, and she is having a good day as well. The lefty, righty, excuse me. Singled, 2 RBI, double in the 3rd, and which was the big hook that broke it open that gave the 4 runs, the RBI double.
She was trying to do that right there.
And she had an RBI fielder's choice in the 1st. She's been on base the whole time. This year's pinch ran for.
Here's the
Never
pitch
got
from
bat.
Greeno. Sets and fires.
2 for 3.
Ground ball to Steinberg. Throws to 3rd. Gets the out. That was the only play she had right there. She kind of slipped on the ground, and the only play was to 3rd, and she made it. So now, last licks for the Tigers. They need 4 to tie, 5 to win. And we'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports. Welcome back here at LMC TV Varsity Sports. We are in the bottom of the 7th inning. Mamaroneck needs 4 runs to tie this game, 5 to win. They need to start chipping away right now. They need a big rally, and up is Tava Casper. Takes a pitch. You need the base runners, right, Charlie?
Yeah, of course. You need as many base runners as you can get. Starts here with Casper, who had a double in her last at bat. She's 1 for 2.
She had a ringing double over the center field. Center field. That one's popped up.
Told you I had you.
Jeez.
Saporito. Cameraman. Kevin. Told you I had him. He wanted me to protect it. I was there. Although that was like a pinball machine up there when it hit the tree.
1-1. There's a line drive, deep center field. Right there's the center fielder. So hit it hard, but right at her.
That's an Adam, right at him. Right at perfectly played Samantha Ricarduli for out number 1. Good piece of hitting by Casper, but right at Ricarduli. As that'll bring up Stephanie Ginsburg, who re-entered. She had a base hit in her only at bat. Reached 2nd.
We're stranded. Number 9 hitter, Ginsburg.
Pitch. Big swing and miss.
Senior left fielder.
The pitch. 1-1. In the dirt, 2-1. Pitch. 3-1.
3-1 now.
Need base runners.
Any way you can get them. Nobody can hit a 4-run homer with nobody on base. You can hit a grand slam, but there's got to be 3 base
Big
runners.
swing and a miss. 3-2. Big pitch coming up right here.
For both teams.
For both teams, correct.
Yeah, because if Yorktown can get the first 2 batters of the inning, it's like, even though the top of the order is coming up.
Pitch. Fouled off. Nice hack, staying alive in a big spot in this game.
That was just a protective swing there, which was a good play. That's all you needed.
You want to have a base runner and then try to get the top of the order going. LG Steinberg is on deck. The pitch to Gensberg. Big swing and a miss. 2 away.
Great pitch there by Salveggi.
So Hosey Steinberg is the last chance for Mamaroneck. Here with 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. It's 5-1 Yorktown.
Leadoff hitter Steinberg is 1 for 3. Grounded out to the pitcher, got a base hit, and flied out to right. 1 of 6 Mamaroneck hits. First hit of the game for the Tigers. No, actually, second hit of the game in the 3rd inning.
The 2-out pitch coming from Salveggi. There's a little pop-up looper to right field, but Bennett comes in, puts it away. Yorktown Huskers have won the ball game. Score 5-1 in 7. And now they'll shake hands right here. But yeah, tough loss. They had the runners in scoring position. Mamaroneck had a lot of runners in scoring position, and you know they got that nice triple, but you couldn't cash in more than 1 run, and that's tough to do. Tough to beat a ball club like Yorktown with only 1 run.
Yeah, Yorktown had revenge on their mind as they had the double in the quarterfinal upset. Mamaroneck upset them in the quarterfinals last year in the AA softball tournament, so they were able to get revenge, although Mamaroneck still has the advantages. That was a huge win for the Tigers then. So we'll be right back with a post-game interview and analysis here on LMC Varsity Sports. Back here on the post-game with Coach Susan Hanna. And Coach, it was a tough game for you guys. That big inning was the difference for Yorktown, where they got 4 runs. What did you think of that inning?
You know, they put the ball in play, had some good hits. You know, they put a little everything at us. There was a double, there was a bunt, there was, you know, a play that Tava couldn't get the ball home because the girl was in her way. So it was unfortunate. My best, proudest moment, though, is that we shut them down after that and gave our offense a chance to actually get it back in the game.
Yeah, right after that 3rd inning, the 4th and the 5th were the best innings by Magrino, and yeah, she rebounded well from that.
Oh yeah, I think G got stronger actually as time went on, and was, you know, hitting her spots a little bit better. Listen, Yorktown's a good hitting team. We knew that. We saw that. We're coming in. They proved it today. They're a good team. I'm happy we were able to hang with them, and we learned a lot, and I think we needed that. We needed some real good competition so that it opened our eyes a little bit and we can move forward and win bigger games like that.
And both teams play very good defense. You guys did as well. You have to be happy with the defense.
Yeah, defense is our heart and soul. We've been hitting the ball well, but our defense, I think, is what's going to get us to the next level.
Welcome back to LMC TV Varsity Sports. Well, this game had a little bit of everything. There were some bunts, there was some good defense from both sides, but there was some nice offense too. But at the end of the game, it's 5-1 Yorktown Huskers. What do you think how would you recap this game, Charlie?
Yeah, good defense by both teams. The only error was that throw by Steinberg, the catcher, that hit the hit the batter and went into the outfield. Overall, I thought it was a very close game, but the difference was that 3rd inning where they scored 4 runs for Yorktown. Because besides that, if they don't have that inning, it's a 1-1 game. So that was the difference. And the hitting on Yorktown, timely hitting. They left less runners on base. Mamaroneck left like 6 or 7 runners on base during the game, and that was the difference probably, as they had 6 hits, the Tigers, and just 7 for Yorktown, but Yorktown won the game 5-1.
Right. So that will do it for us here at Central School. It was a pretty good game, and alongside Charlie McGraw, I'm Eddie Cam. Thank you for joining us.